back, we should have made the connection sooner. Simply put, we failed.
Earlier this week, Seattle Children's CEO Jeff Sparing making no excuses for the deadly mold problem at his hospital. They now believe that complications from Aspergillus mold has killed 6 patients since 2001. The culprit, they say, is the air handling unit serving its operating rooms. In addition to 6 deaths, 8 patients have been sickened. Now the parents of one of those sickened patients is suing children, saying the hospital did not take reasonably prudent measures to prevent Aspergillus, and that such failure constitutes a breach of the standard of care and is negligence. The attorney for the family says his client, a teenage boy, underwent brain surgery for a benign tumor in 2018 when he contracted Aspergillus meningitis. Thankfully, the teenager survived, but the family says he's still undergoing treatment for the infection.
I'm sorry. First and foremost, I want to apologize to our patients and our families who have been directly impacted by these infections. This is simply devastating for them and for us.
Seattle Children's CEO saying the hospital thought these infections were isolated at first, and they only realized recently that it was their air handling units. But a family in Yakima refutes that, saying they sued Seattle Children's over the same issue as early as 2005. Their daughter survived Aspergillus, but living with severe complications today. For their legal fight, they got declarations from people who formerly worked at Seattle Children's. For example, in 2001, Kenneth Johnson, a part of the building and engineering department, wrote this email, quote, "The coils and drain pans actually have mold and fungus growing on them. I think we need to rectify this situation ASAP before someone gets sick or infection control gets complaints." Another building and engineering manager, Margaret Brown, wrote to other managers saying it appeared that maintenance had not been performed for many years. I observed dead birds along with copious other debris lodged in the screens. Further, I observed air handling water pans filled with slimy water in the bottom of them. Attorney John Lehman, who represented the Yakima family, had this to say today.
Families and myself were both sickened by the news and by what's happened to more children after Shanna's illness. It was clear to us and clear to the communication we gave to children that the HVAC systems were the cause of her Aspergillus and her sickness. And now to come out in 2018 saying that they just now, for the first time, are making that connection is unfathomable to us.
And going back to Margaret Brown for a second, that building and engineering manager, she worked at Seattle Children's for a short amount of time, and she claims she was let go abruptly after voicing system failures within the department. I did reach out to Seattle Children's today about her claims. We have not received a response as of yet. Guys, back to you.
All right.